All right, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Jake here with Welcher's Garage and Customs, and this is my co-host.
The 18-wheeling Coda Kid.
And welcome to the Liar's Table. And just so y'all know, y'all see this pretty little table here. A lot of our stories probably came from the cab of a truck, so it fits this table very well. So
yeah, a little bit of scrap wood and a Chevrolet hood, and you see what we made out of it.
Exactly. And this episode, we're just going to kind of tell y'all what our future plans are, and we might have little stories here and there. We've already tried to take this episode so many times, we just keep on getting
interrupted. We got the phone that we're recording on set up on Do Not Disturb because the last take, my wife called in the middle. The take before that, the air compressor kicked on. The take before that, the soundboard died. And for about 3.5 hours last night, we were trying to hook up a laptop to film off of and get that to work. Couldn't situate that. Then we had a couple of buddies stop by, and they were going to watch us do an episode of the show. And instead of watching us, they were trying to partake, and it just didn't work out.
They was standing on the other side of the camera, and we'd talk. And we'd be like, "What's up, everybody?" And he'd be like, "Hey."
Hey.
I'm like, "You can't talk."
We're trying to get this video filmed because we told everybody we'd have it out by about 2 o'clock today, and it might be 2 o'clock tomorrow, but we're going to get it out.
Yeah, maybe we don't need to put a date and time on.
Yeah, maybe not. We plan to try and shoot, every 7 to 10 days to keep it on a good schedule, at least until we can get a bigger following, and then maybe we might push it back to every couple of weeks or once a month or something. Just depends on our time. And talking about time that we're going to be having, let's kind of let people know what we got going on here.
So as y'all can see a little bit of in this corner here, this is the exact same corner that y'all seen in the last week, but it feels a little bit different toward just this week because we got a call Friday and we got the opportunity to actually buy this place.
Potentially buy it, and got the okay to start what we've been talking about, getting going in here for the past little bit. I've been in here myself for about 4.5 months. Been super blessed to have this place, and I'm going to try and work and figure out a way to eventually make it mine. But I wanted to introduce Jake into what I had going on because I think between the two of us, what we've got in the works, we can really make happen. And I'll kind of jump into that for a quick second. Starting February, so within the next couple of weeks here, we will be opening the garage and offering your auto tire and lube, small cars, pickup trucks. We're even going to dabble into the commercial vehicle side of things. We're going to kind of start out and try to be a little soft, I guess you could say, oil changes, filter changes, brakes, tires, things like that for your small cars, pickups, and for the semis and trailers. I don't want to get too deep into the commercial side of things yet until we see how some things are going to go. And another part of that is we're going to be offering 7 days a week. I'll let Jake kind of explain more how that's going to go.
Okay, starting off Wednesday through Friday, the doors is open. As soon as the doors open, you can bring vehicles in. Now, once the business picks up, then it will be Monday through Friday and Saturday and Sunday appointment only because we've got a life also. We don't mind to help anybody out. We don't want you to be up here and be like, "Hey, I'm here and I need an oil change," and we'd be off in Tennessee at a truck show or a car show.
Or even be working,
yeah. So that's kind of why we want the weekends to be appointment only. The only thing you have to do is just send us a message on Facebook or call us.
Yep.
Just give us a heads up. Friday or even on Saturday morning or Sunday mornings, like, hey, are y'all gonna be there? I need this taken care of.
Yep.
And we will be more than happy to help you. I also have a roadside assistance truck. So I offer lockouts, jump starts, flats where I can fix flat tires, and simple mechanic work. I'm not gonna change a head on the side of a road because you decided to run your vehicle out of coolant and you ran it until the head cracked. I can't do that. But if you've got, for instance, an alternator that went out and it's something I can get to on the side of the road, I'm more than happy to help you out.
Or a thermostat in O'Reilly's parking lot.
Exactly, a thermostat in O'Reilly's parking lot. We will be offering batteries also. I'd like to get in with a company and be able to provide new batteries, and he's reached out and we'll be able to get some big truck tires.
Yeah.
Start off the mechanics works of it and our tire machines. You can go out and buy the tires, buy them off Amazon or whatever. You can bring them to me. I can put them on, and I guarantee I will be a lot cheaper than Walmart.
Yeah.
Or Big O.
And Jake's face is going to be the one that you guys are going to see most in the garage. I'm obviously going to be here to help when I can, but I've got a duty to be in the truck and keep, that side of things going, because that's my livelihood. But when I can be here, I'll be here to offer help. But 9 times out of 10, Jake's going to be the face you see when you walk through the door here.
So, yeah, you have to see this ugly mug here. But,
You shouldn't talk about yourself that way.
But yeah, I'll be able to do about anything, and don't even be afraid. I can work on older stuff. I actually prefer older stuff over the newer stuff, but I do have the equipment to tackle the newer vehicles, and I have the knowledge from my father and other friends to work on the older vehicles. So
yeah, and we're the type of people, if it don't work out at first, we're gonna figure it out. So
yeah, and I'm not one of them people. I'm not afraid to ask questions, so I'll figure out exactly what's going on with your vehicle. It's like that old commercial with Jason Momoa where he's like, I don't have the answer right now, but I will find out.
yeah, I agree.
That's
we
how
just
I'll be.
we just thought maybe offering this place, it's a huge facility, and it's been super beneficial to me with my company. And there's going to be times, where you might roll up in here and there may be a semi sitting in here and you're thinking, what the world these boys got going on? Well, we've got plenty of room. We've got a lift. We've got a wheel balancer. We've got a tire changer. We've got every tool known to man. Jake plans to bring some more stuff over here that'll make things a little easier going. And there's a couple places around here local, but not many that offer a 7-day week schedule or have the ability to get out on the side of the road on call and things like that. So we just kind of wanted to put our name out there. We don't want to undercut anybody. We're not trying to steal business. We're just trying, like everybody else, to get something rolling. And we've got to start seeing some action in here to make everything work that we've got planned for the future.
Yeah, we've got to pay our bills also. Since we've got this new overhead, we got to make sure that we can keep it. So
I understand everybody's got to eat. We got to eat too. And if I've got room at my table, you're more than welcome to sit down and eat with me. So, we're not selfish. And like Jake said previously, we love to help anybody and everybody. So.
And also with that, we like our shows, so weekends sometimes we might be out at a show. And I know he wants to take Jolene to Max, and I want to go a couple rat rod shows. And even on a Friday, third Friday of a month, I host my own car show or my cruise in up in Litchfield. So my car club has its own little cruise in the third Friday of every month. So yeah, y'all run into us anywhere, but we plan on having a truck show out here at this property because we've
Yeah.
got 12 acres, so we've got plenty of room for a big truck show.
And it's easily accessible, the ground's good, you know, there's plenty of room to get, and it doesn't have to just be a truck show, you can bring anything. It's like I told Jake, I said, hell, I don't care if they got a lawnmower they've souped up, bring it out, you know? We've kind of been talking about maybe doing something like that, cause it's kind of becoming a lost thing in this area, you know, used to, it seemed like there was a car show somewhere in Caneyville all the time. But we kind of want to bring that back. I guess that's the old soul in us, but we've got the facility, we've got the area. It would be something to do for the community, you know, get the family out of the house. Everything we try to do is PG-13, you know, just like with the show here. So we try to be family oriented.
And we also plan on having, I've got all the equipment except my screen. I still have to get a screen, but we plan on having a movie night, which it's kind of like a drive-in. If you got an old car, you can bring your old car to the drive-in and watch a movie. Or even if you don't have a car, just bring a chair, prop up a chair, you can sit there and watch it.
Yep.
I actually got that idea from a lady. We used to do that around COVID up there at the old school, and I loved it.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen very often. And we'd like to do it for, try and get the kids into maybe this field where they like their cars and stuff. And
They can learn how to use their hands and fix things
Yep.
and work on things.
And the movies will be mostly car-related movies, so it'd be like Smoking the Bandit, American Graffiti, White Line Fever, Convoy, just all the cool old classic movies that we grew up to
Yeah.
enjoy. And the show will be free. Y'all can come up. It won't cost y'all a dime. That's saying a lot in today's world.
Yeah, the
But-
only thing that may cost is, you know, we will offer some concessions, some food and drink, but I promise it won't break the bank.
No, we plan on trying to keep it as cheap as we can because we've been in your all's shoes. We're still in your all's shoes.
Figuring it out every day.
And we don't have a lot of money, and that's one reason why we wanted to be able to do this for our community so people can have something to do with their children and even maybe help a child from getting in trouble.
Yep.
Because we've both rambunctious children that we got into things that we shouldn't done.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we told y'all a little bit about that last week,
so we've got that. Then also, with the help of his brother, we've got the skate park at the old school. So that's fantastic also.
Yeah, my brother, Casey Cowan, and all them guys that are working on that crew, I know there's names in there that I don't know that are helping, but I know they're helping, and that was something that was super cool to me, and I'm not even really a part of the skating scene. My brother grew up and always loved it and enjoyed it and was kind of an escape for him, but I just think that's awesome. You know, like he said, my brother helped put on the benefit show there in Litchfield, and that's kind of like where we come from, because those people that are trying to push that forward are younger people like me and
Exactly.
Jake here, you know, and it's cool to see that there's actually still some people like me and him that care and want to see this town and this community, not just Caneyville, but Grayson County, grow and not just stay so content or digress and move backward. We want to move forward. You know, this is home to us, and this is where we want to be and where we plan to stay. So, you know, we got to do something. We've got to get some people motivated and start coming up with new ideas, even if you think it's something stupid. I mean, who would have thought that me and Jake would have started a podcast? Like, you know, and obviously we don't know what we're doing because, as he said, everything that could have went wrong with this show has went wrong. But we haven't give up. We haven't left. You know, we built this table. We've invested time. You know, there's some money invested in this, so we're being serious, and that's all it takes. You know, you just gotta try. You gotta have a little motivation and run with an idea, because if you let things sit dormant,
Yes.
That's just where they're gonna stay, you know?
And also, we're kind of bringing this to you all for even small businesses.
Yep.
We live in a small town that a lot of small businesses have disappeared. They ain't there no more. And even our county, y'all can look around, y'all see someone that's doing so great, then all of a sudden they just disappear because there's not a very good market in Grayson County for a small business.
And man, it's broader than just the small towns in Grayson County. I mean, look across the world right now. And you know, we're not going to get into politics on this show. We refuse to do that. I'm the type of person, I tend to agree to disagree. So that is one road we will not go down. But, you know, we've all seen what's went on in the world and what's changed and things that have been lost and things that, you know, you might try to do and it didn't work out, so you think that, hey man, maybe I can't do anything else than what I'm doing. But I don't know, it's sad to see, and like he said, these smaller communities are really getting hit a lot harder, but it's a lot more broad than just where we are.
It's like there's a few places that used to be in Morgantown I absolutely loved. Me and Dad, there used to be a place in Morgantown. It was in their little strip mall thing that they had, and it was a little bitty burger joint.
Yeah.
And me and Dad loved it. We'd go in there, and we could get 2 cheeseburgers, fries, and a drink, and it cost us $5.
Yeah.
And we loved it. And that little hole in the wall
Well, that's kind of like with me and my dad growing up. You know, when I was a kid riding in the truck with my dad, you could go from here to California, and somewhere along the road that you're traveling on to get to where you're going, you'd find a little mom and pop truck stop or something where you could walk in these places and they'd have pool tables, or they'd have arcade games. They'd have a place to sit down and eat a hot meal, whether it's just breakfast or whether it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There was a place where it was a community for people to come from, maybe local people and people who were traveling. And now you don't see that. You know, you've got all these bigger businesses that are just bam, 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 bam. They're just hustling you through there, and you don't have time to stop anymore and enjoy anything. And that's one thing we're trying to bring back, is a place where people can gather, have fun, get their vehicle fixed, get their big truck or their trailer fixed, get on down the road. But, you know, while you're here, cut up, shoot the bull. We'll work on this place as we're here and make it a little more comfortable and a little more suitable, you know, if somebody has to sit and wait. And we're going to try our best when a vehicle comes in to get that vehicle out and move on to the next person, because we know that you guys have things that you want to do, you need to do, and we want to get you there. So,
also with this podcast, we're going to use this podcast to kind of promote our businesses also, but we also would like to promote your alls on top of that, because we don't want to see the little man just vanish.
yeah.
I've got a lot of friends they're little guys, and I'd love to have them on, them to just come on and just tell the community what they're doing, because not everybody knows. You can only see so much from Facebook. And
most of the stuff that you see online is the good stuff, when really behind that screen, those people are fighting every day just to keep going.
Exactly. So that's what we'd like to do, is just have that taken, have you all on this table. It's hefty, but we can still move it around if we need to.
Yep.
So we'd like, if y'all want us at your place of business, we'd be more than happy to come up there and set up and talk to y'all. And with that, we could actually take the camera and actually kind of show exactly what you all do with your place of business.
Yeah, maybe cut some segments and shoot some stuff you've got going on, or, you know, like he said, just help get your name out there, because we don't want to be selfish and just use this platform for just us. You know, if you've got somebody that, even if it's you, or if you know somebody that might be interested in sponsoring us and maybe helping us get our name out there more, so we can in turn help other people. And even if you're not interested in anything like that, me and Jake was talking earlier, we've got kind of a little plan here for the table. We want to slap some business logos and some stickers and stuff on the table just to help promote people. So if you've got a vinyl sticker or something laying around the house that's your business or your friend's business, or you've got a patch or something that you want to get rid of, we would love to slap it on here and you know, be able to show the world, hey, this is our friend and this is what he's got going on. Here's his name. And that may be an avenue to some more business, or, you know, just support is basically what we want to do. Support.
Yeah. We support you, and if you want to sponsor us or help support us, we'd be more than happy for that too.
Yeah,
we're not going to beg you to do it, but if you want it, that's cool.
Yeah, we're all in this together. I have found throughout time, and especially here in the last couple of years, that when you've got a team and when you've got people who truly care and want to motivate you and see you do good, what you can do is limitless. There's no ceiling on what you can do if you've got the right people behind you, and we want to be those people. So, I kind of do want to jump in real quick. I was searching through some stuff the other day, and I know a lot of people have reached out to me, you know, especially with the holidays that just went on and everything, had reached out to me about some merch. I do have a tub. It's not completely full, but I have a couple of hoodies, just like the one hanging up back here. I've got some smalls, some mediums. I'm kind of limited on my sizing because I just don't have a lot of pieces, but if you want to reach out to me and see what I do have, I've got some t-shirts, some hoodies, and I may have a couple of hats. Once I can get all this stuff moved out, I'm going to kind of revamp and get back into the merch side of things and maybe come up with some new ideas, since me and Jake here have kind of merged and are doing some different stuff. But we're also going to try and get you going with some merch for the Wilcher's Garage and Customs into things. So if you'd be interested in that, or if you've got, or you know, you guys got some ideas, pitch them to us. You might see your idea on a shirt or on a hat, and I'll let Jake kind of tell you, we also have some ideas for what you're looking at here.
So, yeah, we're kind of thinking, because everybody has their radio stickers that they love, or they got the shirts. A couple years ago, I got on Quixie. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
Even though I felt like whenever I was sitting outside, I felt like I was sitting at the principal's office. And it was so awkward because I wasn't used to having a mic in my face, but they initially gave me a t-shirt, and we're like, well, so how about we have some maybe shirts and hats and stickers made here for the Liars Table also.
Yeah, so if you guys would be interested in that, hit us up, let us know. We can kind of start taking down some numbers and some sizes. I always try, whenever I have merch made, to go as far as I can and, you know, provide people with what they need. But we're going to cut this video a little bit short today. We ain't got a lot to talk about, and we've just had so much trouble, but we still wanted to see you guys and kind of let you know what we've got going on and what we plan on doing. So I'll kind of let Jake close some things out here, and then we'll catch back up with you the next time.
So I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Sorry we didn't really jump into a lot of stories or whatever. We just had so many headaches with the tech, and we're just drained. And I think we're gonna just get off here and watch a football game, and hope y'all had a good weekend, and see y'all next week.
We will be back next week again, and we're gonna try to have a guest on, but we're gonna continue, and we're gonna get better with this, guys. So we appreciate you. Thanks for pulling up a seat to the Liars Table.
Y'all have a good one. Bye.
Heard that.